We would like to draw your attention to the experience of organizing distance support for student learning through the school website. Since 2016, an online school has been operating in secondary school number 1 in Lida for all academic subjects. All teachers of the school are involved. English teachers organize distance support for teaching all aspects of the language, types of speech activity. The online school allows you to organize remote access to educational materials, respond quickly to student requests, and build an individual educational path for the student. We need technology in every classroom and in every student and teacher's hand, because it is the pen and paper of our time, and it is the lens through which we experience much of our world. David Wolick. A local computer network that interconnects computers of all classrooms has been functioning in secondary school number 1 in Lida for more than 20 years. Thanks to it, each teacher has access to school databases, incoming emails, photographs, materials of virtual subject classrooms. The main purpose of the virtual classroom is to put up information in a single information space of the school and to spread pedagogical experience over the local network. Each teacher has an opportunity to work with these materials from any classroom in the school. Teachers have an ability to copy and transfer the training materials of the virtual classroom over the network. It makes preparation for lessons, Olympiads, competitions, and after-class activities easier. The functioning of the local network improves the quality of educational process, the methodological activity of teachers, allowing them to save time. But despite certain advantages, this form of work did not allow teachers to provide full feedback, interaction with students remotely, outside the walls of the school. There was a need for remote access to electronic teaching materials. Therefore, in 2016, such a unique project as Online School was launched on the website of our school. Online School is a platform for organizing information storage in the clouds on the school website. The main goal of the online school is to provide remote support for students' learning. Online school offers teachers an efficient way to deliver learning materials to students. It has a number of tools, such as videos, PDFs, podcasts, and teachers can use all these tools as the part of their lesson plans. Using online resources, teachers are able to become more efficient educators. Another advantage of online school is that it allows students to get information from any location of their choice. Additionally, online lectures can be recorded and shared for future reference. This allows students to access the learning material at a time of their comfort. Thus, online school offers students the accessibility of time and place in education. The online school platform allows us to organize pedagogical interaction with students in the form of tutor support and use it as the part of open educational space. An online school allows teachers to respond to student requests promptly, to build their individual educational paths, to correct knowledge on the studied topic remotely, to prepare for the Olympiads effectively, to organize distance support for learning all academic subjects. As you have access to the net 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can train yourself anytime and from anywhere also. It is a very convenient and flexible option. Above all, you don't have to depend on anyone for anything. All teachers of the school are involved into the project. Online school does not require additional skills and much time from the teacher. Online school is understandable for both students and parents. The online school works on the basis of Google Drive services and allows us to post educational materials for students without contacting the site administrator. How does it work for a teacher? Only 5 steps. 1. Register a mailbox on the gmail.com portal. 2. Get access to Google services including Google Drive. 3. Create a folder on Google Drive. 4. Copy the link to it and provide it to the administrator of the school website. An important condition for the functioning of the exchange of materials here is to open access to the folder to everyone who has a link. 5. Put up educational materials for students in this folder, no longer contacting the site administrator. How does it work for students? Just 3 steps. 1. Go to the school website, menu, online school. 2. Choose a subject and a teacher. 3. Follow the link to the teacher's Google Drive. I will repeat again. 1. Go to the school website, menu, online school. 2. Choose a subject and a teacher. 3. Follow the link to the teacher's Google Drive. For an effective and high-quality organization of the educational process at the beginning of the academic year, teachers place electronic attachment to textbooks on the subject foreign language approved by the Ministry of Education. Here you can find the audio recordings of texts from the textbook, additional materials on different topics, lexical and grammatical practice for grades 10-11. Electronic complexes are classified. Online school helps to develop communicative competence, focusing on linguistic competence, grammatical, lexical, phonological. Each teacher puts lexical and grammatical tasks from low to high level in the online school. Tasks are offered to students according to the topic and the sphere of communication. Differentiated tasks allow the teacher to make an individual and differentiated learning approach. The online school allows the teacher to introduce and revise lexical and grammatical material not only in educational, stimulating and supportive classes, but also at home. It allows to organize self-study for those students who missed lessons at school. For a high quality and effective development of listening skills, the teachers offer additional audio and video texts in the online school. The teachers also present tape scripts and cards with exercises for audio and video texts. The online school allows the teacher to post links to internet resources in one click. It is impossible to imagine a modern lesson without presentation support. An educational presentation is the main means of visualizing educational material in an English lesson. Our teachers duplicate the presentations used in the lesson in the online school. It gives students an opportunity to watch the lesson presentation again while doing homework. Not only teachers' presentations are available in the online school, but also students' presentations. The teacher uploads the students' presentations to the online school and invites the class to watch and evaluate them according to the certain criteria. Thus, such tasks help to involve the whole class in working with presentations and identify creative, highly motivated students. Online school is a great platform to prepare students for subject Olympiads remotely. Teachers place online tasks for improving speaking, listening, lexical and grammar skills. Links to electronic textbooks are also useful for students. The foreign language teachers have access to the Olympiad tasks of district, regional and republican levels. Olympiad materials are uploaded to Google Drive disk of the local network community of English teachers. The teachers of our school also use the opportunity to exchange materials of previous years via the online school. Thus, each teacher has a folder with a sufficient number of training Olympiad tasks for students in the online school. It allows us to organize quality preparation of highly motivated students for the subject Olympiad. The online school is a good way to practice English in any place where there is internet access. Our online school is also a platform for exchange of Olympiad materials between teachers. We can say that such a system of work increases the number of winners of regional Olympiads every year. As a result, we have tutors who prepare students for the subject Olympiad in each class parallel. Each student has his own way of learning and his own learning style. Some students are visual learners, while others prefer to learn through audio. Some students do well in the classroom, but other students are solo learners who get distracted by large groups. The online school system, with its range of options and resources, can be personalized in many ways. It is the best way to create a perfect learning environment suited to the needs of each student. Online school provides individualization of training and differentiation of educational materials in the educational process. How can we organize a revision of educational material for students with lower abilities? Thanks to the online school, our teachers have the opportunity to offer such students easy individual tasks for working out the lesson material, as well as additional cards, diagrams, tables, and algorithms for doing homework. How can we organize an extensive teaching for gifted learners? We can offer them work on projects, training tasks which develop critical thinking, research skills and creativity. Individualization of the learning process through the online school gives a chance to improve students' skills of independent work according to the principle learn to learn. In 2013, a compulsory final exam in a foreign language was introduced. The section exams on the online school platform contains didactic materials for preparation for all three parts of the exam: reading, listening, speaking. The teachers offer audio recordings to develop listening skills. In the online school, students of the 11th form can read the content of the examination cards. Questions to audio texts, communication situations, texts for reading and questions to them. Also on the platform, teachers place oral topics and questions to them, which allows students to revise the material for the stage of checking their speaking skills at any time, anywhere with internet access. Online school is an effective platform for organizing remote support of students in preparation for passing centralized foreign language testing. The online school contains tasks in accordance with the CT specification: vocabulary and grammar, reading, socio-cultural competence. First of all, teachers place tasks on vocabulary and grammar, since at the CT in a foreign language, grammar and vocabulary skills are mostly checked. The heading Preparing for Centralized Testing contains tasks on tenses, articles, prepositions, tasks on the rules for using phrasal verbs, infinitive and gerund, tasks for finding mistakes using vocabulary in context, for word formation and others. Our teachers offer reading texts and tasks, instructions how to work with them, and keys to develop the students' reading skills. To organize self-examination in the online school, teachers offer tests that enable students to determine their individual level of proficiency in aspects of the language. This makes it possible to organize the effective process of self-study for students. The online school allows teachers to post links to interactive tasks of the LearningApps online service. Teachers offer both ready-made tasks and tasks created in the constructor by themselves. These tasks can be divided into two categories: educational and educational games. Find a pair, classification, chronological ruler, simple order, text input, sort pictures, quiz with the right to choose an answer, fill in the blanks, audio, video content, and educational games. Who wants to be a millionaire? Puzzle, guess, crossword. Words from letters, hangman, horse racing, couple. The tasks in LearningApps are useful in foreign language classes for learning lexical and grammar material, checking the reading and listening comprehension, retelling texts, and making dialogues. Using these tasks at the lesson does not cause any technical difficulties. Exercises can be done on a computer, a laptop, a tablet, or a smartphone with internet access. The teacher can control which tasks and when were done by students. Tasks in LearningApps allow the teacher to create an interactive learning environment in the classroom, provide the teacher and students with modern illustrative content, and allow students to organize independent work at home. The online school is used as a means of online exchange of links to tasks with students. Online school provides an efficient organization of flipped learning in the English language. A flipped classroom is a type of blended learning where students are introduced to content at home and practice working through it at school. In other words, it is school work at home and homework at school. Teachers offer student links to various sources of educational information on the topic of the lesson. Our English teachers mainly offer links to different educational videos on YouTube. Students use the links to study new material and prepare questions for discussion in the lesson. These can be videos for the study of lexical and grammar constructions, interviews, talk shows, films, cartoons, and more. Thus, the amount of work that was previously proposed to be presented in the classroom is done by the students independently. The student can view and listen to the educational video material at the convenient time, can pause anywhere in the video, can view or repeat the desired fragment several times to understand the topic. The video instructions that are provided for audio and video learning can be seen and heard again and again if children do not understand the topic the first time around. The online school makes videos available to students who missed classes for some reasons. The role of online school is to accompany the educational process. However, it is necessary. It allows to organize distance learning. We had such an experience in the fourth term of the last academic year, when many students stayed at home. Each teacher of our school created a folder Distance Learning on their Google Drive. In this section of their personal online school, teachers posted lesson plans adapted for students. The materials were systematized according to the class and the date of the lesson. Lessons had a topic, aims, warm-up, grammar and vocabulary presentations and practice, tasks from LearningApps online service, an online test made in Google Form as homework, roundup, and analysis of the most common mistakes that students made in the previous lesson. For some students, online school had been a boon. They felt less anxious, had more quiet time to work and reflect, and felt empowered to design their own schedules. Students could work as quickly or as slow as they wanted. They could watch video lessons as many times as it was necessary for them to understand. A new kind of work inspired them a lot. Tech gives the quietest student a voice. Jerry Blumengarten. The work with the online school is organized by our teachers at the first stage of general secondary education. Primary school students have been working with online school materials in English since the first form. English teachers use the online school platform to provide remote support for school lessons on a paid basis. Teachers post audio recordings of exercises, audio-video recordings of songs and charts, and electronic version of the educational and methodological complex instructions, homework algorithms for children. Primary school English teachers also organized the work of the online school with materials for educational and optional classes. The algorithm for the students' work with the online school is quite simple. It is understandable for both the students and their parents. It is enough to demonstrate the order of steps on the platform once. The work of the online school for primary school students develops their technical skills and abilities to work with educational information on the Internet. Technology will not replace teachers, but teachers who use technology will replace those who do not. Regular work in our online school allows us to develop the IT competence of our teachers. In 2020, as the part of the development of a unified Republican information and educational resource for educational and methodological support of the educational process. In conditions of distance learning, the teachers of our school have made 17 video lessons for students. Video lessons of our teachers are available on the school site and on the site of Grodno Regional Institute of Educational Development. The teachers of our school, as a part of a creative group, took part in the development of educational content for a single educational online platform, single information and educational resource. The teachers developed complexes of educational and methodological materials, a video explaining the material, test tasks for self-examination of knowledge and skills in Google Form. Online school is a part of the unified educational information space of secondary school number 1 in Lida, aimed at improving the quality of the educational process. The launch of the project made it possible for our teachers to respond to students' requests quickly, control the level of students' knowledge remotely, improve the individualization of student learning, prepare for Olympiads, competitions, exams, and centralized testing effectively and efficiently. The online school also allows the parents of our students to be active participants in the educational process. Online school allows the teachers of the Methodological Association to exchange experience in their work, and as a result, it leads to the professional growth and growth of the methodological activity. The project can be applied in any school. To launch a project in your school, you need to make only 2 steps: to train teachers to work with Google Drive and to place links to the teachers' Google Disks folders on the school website with the help of site administrator. The online school project is unique because it does not require much teachers' time, is organized for all academic subjects, is interactive, portable, and easy in navigation. Teachers post information on their Google Drive without contacting the site administrator. Information is posted and changed at any time in any place where there is internet access. The online school is characterized by interactivity, mobility, and ease of navigation. Online school gives the opportunity for a self-study of students, develops their ability to work independently with educational materials, Online school materials are available without registration. We invite you to the website of our school. Thank you for your attention.